Hi guys, how have you been? It's been a while, it's been a minute. It's good to catch up with you. Yes, for those of you that are just new to this channel, it's your girl Nkiru Ntwabunuzo. Yeah, the surname is very long. And this, let's talk about me. We'll talk about issues that affect me and us and the whole wide world. And today we're talking about one of those issues, and we are going to be talking about people call it house help. Some people call it help. Some call it, I don't know what some people call it, but anyway, those are the two words I do. Stay tuned, I'll be back after this break. Hello everybody, welcome yet again to another amazing, wonderful, marvelous, excellent, lavicious. Is that lavicious? Welcome back, welcome back. We're talking about house helps today. Okay, I used to be a house help. Like, I remember when things were very difficult for my parents. There was a church member of ours then. She just gave birth, or she was pregnant actually, and I don't even know the arrangement. Most times the house help doesn't even, she's not there when the arrangement is being made, and nobody even consults her like, okay, Kiru, would you like to be a house help? No, that meeting is never held. They just tell you, hey Kiru, next week you are going to live in auntie so house, and you're going to live there for life. And you are like, okay, in your heart you're saying a lot, or you're not even saying anything because you don't even know what to say, and you're not even allowed to say anything. Anyway, it was kind of that kind of situation, and I had to move to the person's house. I think I was a bit excited, but I was frightened a bit too, because I've always known the auntie. She's always been around, but auntie, small child, you know. So anyway, it was a, well, let's say, pleasant experience. I can't really say it was a pleasant experience, you know. It was a pleasant experience because I had a lot of challenge, a lot of issues, a lot of things there and there that I would really not like to get to. But one of the most things that really affected me was that they stopped my education. They didn't allow me to go to school because I had to take care of a baby. That was like psychologically damaging. You don't do that to anybody. I used to go to school and suddenly I was about to enter my SS1. To those of you outside Nigeria, I think SS1 is when you are done with the junior high school, then you want to enter the senior high school, junior low school and senior high school. Sorry guys. Anyway, I was about to go to that level whereby I'll go to it. After that, I'll have to now graduate and then go into the university, or I think most people call it college, right? I think so. But anyway, I was entering SS1 and I was on my GS3, and then you're telling me to stay home for the first term. I should not go to school. Swallow. It was terrible, and many other things happened. Anyway, you know, I would like to talk to you out there that has a house help. You know, you're watching this video now, you have a house help living in your house. You have somebody that comes and goes or stays in your house. Pastor made a statement, Pastor Chris now, he made a statement, Pastor Chris Oyakilome, he made a statement and said that every child is your child. And I took that literally, and if every child is your child, when people look at your house help, they shouldn't be able to distinguish. They shouldn't be able to say, oh, that's your help, oh, that's your child. You understand? They should be able to say, oh, these are your beautiful kids. When your child has lovely plaited hair, has ribbons all around it, lovely packed hair, looking all tushed and all, and then your house help hair is low cut, come on now, brothers and sisters, you know, or you guys go shopping and the house help carries all the load plus the small baby, and then you guys are just strolling along. Or, oh, I remember one that they did to me one time. They sent me, finally, they refused me to go and see my parents. My dad just had an accident, and I wanted to go and see him. I wanted to go and see him. They would not allow me to see him for months. Imagine, my dad had a very terrible accident that he had to be bedridden for a period of time. They won't allow me to go and see him. Then one day, suddenly they said, oh, Kiru, you can go and see him. Only for me to appear in the house earlier than they expected me to appear. And I saw them, they had all this lovely eating. Obviously, they've gone out. They've had a nice time. They've gone this Sunday outing and they went without me. And there was nothing to eat anymore. Then the leftover chicken and all those things, they were not giving me. And you know, all those are African trainers. Mama train, you say, Inkiruka, why are you for Abuna? Make sure you collect. They say, actually, they say, if they give you anything, make sure you collect. You can't say no to anything. So I had to say yes, but it was a terrible yes. Then you also have the clothes she wears. I remember when they got me, even in my little mind, when they brought those clothes to me, they had smell. I was wondering where the clothes was. They were terrible clothes. Like, it's not like you don't have the money. What is wrong with you? Why is wickedness in your heart and you're not aware? Some people don't know that there's wickedness in their heart too. This is a sign of wickedness. Like, how much does it take to get a clothes for a teenager? How much are you really going to spend? If you give me 5,000 now, brothers and sisters, if you give me 5,000, I will go to Benda Salet. I'm Salet correct for you. Some of you don't understand what Benda Salet. Benda Salet is Tokumbo. Tokumbo is second hand. Second hand is used clothes. Meaning the one where they don't use. So maybe another person can't use them, then they can't leave them. I will buy better one. Wash it well. The picture will wear it. It will look good. You can at least do that. But why would you even do that? Do you do that for your children? You give your children second-hand clothes. And if you give your children second-hand clothes, then you can give her. Every child is your child. Don't go to fire because of this thing. They're lifting holy hands. That's some holy hands. When the child finish cooking the food, or when you finish cooking the food, the child will be eating in the kitchen. With your holy hands, your children will be having a family nice time on the dining table. Where does the child sleep? Does it on the floor or one-out bed? While people are cruising in one correct bed? Just look into your hearts, please. I think this whole topic today is about us looking into our hearts. The wake-up call to everyone there, to the mother, to the father, even to the children. Maybe some people say, oh, I didn't know how to cook. Oh. You know, when I was growing up, you had house help. So I don't know how to cook. I know you've heard. You've heard. So please, let's just be nice to one another. We are all family, we're all people of God. And Jesus loves one of us. I'd like to call on you to join this sponsor Rhapsody of Realities. It's less than $1 and it's a messenger angel going around the world, affecting the world. I also like to invite you for my cell meeting every Saturday by 7 p.m. on Zoom. I'm going to put it on the comment section and it's also scrolling down your screen. And then my number is also scrolling down your screen. You want to make a call to me, you want to talk about whatever or whoever, whenever. I'm your girl. All right, guys, let's keep the conversation going on the comment section. Tell me about your experience as a house help, or probably you're still even a house help now. Talk to me about your experience about it, or those of you that have had house help. People have really had terrible experience having house helps. I know that. Basically, let's talk about it. And once I come your way next time, remember this. Let's talk about me. Remain in God. I love you.
Closing our hands, masks on our face, isolated by actions more than words, fearful of all we've seen and heard, but faith has a wall. Love has a touch. We must reach to embrace the homeless outcasts. Watch them be healed.